Hello. Go to Acts 24 today. Paul's being held for 5 days in Caesarea. We got a high priest named Ananias comes down with some elders and a lawyer to bring charges against Paul. Ananias fluffs up the leader here, Felix, telling him, everything's so great under your rule. So if you be willing to hear me out, we have found that this man is a troublemaker. He's stirring up riots among the Jews and all over the world. He is a ringleader of the Nazarene sect and even tried to desecrate a temple. Examine him yourself and you'll come to the truth of all of these charges we're bringing against him. And there were many Jews who were claiming that his claims were true. So the governor motioned to Paul to speak, and he did. He said, I know that for a number of years you have been a judge over this nation, so I gladly make my defense. You can easily verify that no more than 12 days ago, I went to Jerusalem to worship. My accusers did not find me arguing with anyone at the temple or stirring up a crowd in the synagogues or anywhere else in the city. They cannot prove the charges they are now making against me. However, I admit that I worship the God of our ancestors as the followers of the way, which are called a sect. I believe everything that is in accordance with the law and is written in the prophets. And I have the same hope in God as these men, that there will be a resurrection of both the righteous and the wicked. Eternity is for all of us. Are you going to live it? Or are you going to die the entire time? And he continues, so I strive to keep my conscience clear before God and man. After an absence of several years, I came to Jerusalem to bring my people gifts for the poor and to present offerings. I was ceremonially clean when they found me in the courts doing this. There was no crowd with me, nor was I involved in any disturbance. But there are some Jews from the province of Asia who ought to be here before you and bringing charges if they have any against me. Or these who are here should state what crime they have found me in when I stood at the Sanhedrin. Unless it was this one thing I shouted as I stood in their presence, it is concerning the resurrection of the dead that I am on trial before you today. So Felix had heard of the way, and he adjourns the proceedings, saying, when Lysias, the commander, comes, I will decide your case. So he did put a centurion on Paul to guard him, but he gave him a lot of freedom and allowed his friends to come and say hi and take care. Several days later, Felix comes to Paul with his wife, Drusilla, and they listen to Paul speak about Jesus Christ, talk about righteousness and self-control and the judgment that is to come. And this scared Felix. He said, that's enough. You can leave. And when I find it convenient, I will send for you. Hoping that Paul was going to offer a bribe. So he kept sending for him. And after 2 years, Felix was finally succeeded, but he wanted to grant favor to the Jews, so he left Paul in prison. That's the end of chapter 24. I'm going to wish you all a happy Halloween. Obviously, I'm celebrating Christmas. Sure to go ahead and jump into Acts 24, read the words yourself, come to your own conclusions. Don't believe anything I or somebody else tells you. Go there in prayer, and remember to ask yourself, what are you doing with your salvation?